Hey folks, Post here, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and now we are getting some more info on the big data mine stuff, as I've said before, and if you do want, all this info and all that stuff, do consider subscribing to the channel for some more Pokemon Masters content and all this data mine stuff as soon as possible. So, now after we got some info on, initial info on Zinnia and Steven Stone, apparently, we also got a confirmation of Kukui and Lycanroc coming to the game, also with their moves and stats and all that stuff already, so let's go over this. So, Kukui and Lycanroc, which, is Kukui the first professor in this game? I think he is, right? I think he is, right? So, Kukui and Lycanroc, one of the more capable, I guess, professors, in battle, right? So, you got Lycanroc, it's the midday form, since we already have midnight with Olivia. And is this as strong as the other Lycanroc? The answer is no, but it's pretty interesting still. So let's go over it. So it's rock tech. It's actually a tech unit. Also, it's coming on the 30th, by the way. It's coming on the 30th. So that's just a few days away. No, that's a few days away. But anyways, coming on the 30th. For a banner. Not sure if it's Poke Fair or whatever, but it's a banner. So, Kukui and Lycanroc. As for its stats, 533 HP, 244 attack, 165 defense, 80 special attack, 159 speed, and 159 special defense, and 407 speed. 407 special defense would be insane. But, again, 159 special defense, 407 speed. So in terms of stats, I mean, they're okay. They're not anything crazy, I don't think, in terms of, how stats go. Let me see how good these his offensive stats are, because as for the speed's not terrible, right? Speed is 407's like what it's as fast as Grovyle, which is what the fourth quickest sync pair in the game. And then his defenses are okay, like they're not bad, but they're not like top tier either. They're middle of the line. And then 244 attack is is it what 244, right? Yeah, 244 attack. That's around Tyranitar level, which is not too crazy, but not terrible either. So there's that, whatever you want to make of it. It's slightly lower than for alligators, so it's okay. It's not terrible attack, but then again, do keep in mind it's a tech type. So going over its kit, so it's a pretty interesting kit. So we have a Rock Tomb, right, which everyone knows what Rock Tomb is. Doesn't do too much damage, but does lower opponent speed, which again, you're a tech unit, you're expected to do a lot of this stuff, right? 39 power, 95 accuracy, 2 gauge, 1 opponent, lowers target speed, rock physical, all that stuff, right? And then your second move is an interesting one. Your second move is a quick move. So what a quick move is, for those who don't know, is it doesn't consume any move gauge. So it consumes 0 move gauge. You can use it, but it has a maximum use, right? So you don't need any move gauge at all, and you could just spam this until, well, you're out of uses. So it's 75 power, no additional effect, rock physical, 100% accuracy, target 1 opponent, and then you could spam it 3 times before you get, well, it's gone. But it's actually pretty interesting, right? Because you could just spam it one after another. You don't have to wait for move gauge and stuff. And also, by the way, really 407 speed, which is a lot of speed. 407 speed for a spammable 0 move gauge move, quick move. Well, I wasted all that speed for basically, I mean, sure, Rock Doom, but like that's 2 move gauges, and you're probably not going to use it too often, right? But 75 power, that's not bad for something that you could just spam, right? But you can actually refresh these uses by using the third move, which is called Woo Refreshing. I mean, that's a trainer move. So it refreshes the number of times the user can use its quick move by 3, sharply raises the user's attack. So you can use this twice. So that means you get to use a Cellarrock 9 times total, right? Before you run out of uses. And again, you don't have to concern yourself with a move gauge. So that's pretty interesting, right? You get to use it 9 times total. The first 3 times, it's just base damage. The second time you use it, however, you also get +2 in attack. Third time you use it, you get +6 in attack. So, it's not the best way to be structured. Obviously, you want, it would be nice if you had +6 attack on all 9 of these hits. But then again, it's not costing you a move gauge, so it's not the biggest deal in the world, right? So you probably, actually, I don't know. Maybe 6 moves should be enough to finish up a fight. So maybe you could like start with one just to get that, physical attack up. And then, go for 3 and then do that again. Then it'll be +6 and then another 3. And then maybe, it totally depends on the fight, right? So some fights you might have to use all 9. Some fights you could use only 6 and you should be fine with it. But anyways, that's your refreshing move to refresh the uses for Accelerock. So that's pretty nice. Moving on to its 4th move, it's Leer. And, well, everyone who's ever played Pokemon knows what Leer is. It just lowers the defense. It's a single target move, and yeah, that's all it does. It lowers defense, which is nice. Lowering defense is actually really, really nice because in comparison to I guess a lot of the other tech units moves, a lot of the tech units, they like lowering, they like lowering speed, accuracy, which is all nice, right? Some like lowering special attack or tech. But like lowering opponent's defense is basically almost kind of like boosting your own attack, except for the fact that, well, once that Pokemon dies, the defense lower is gone. But still, it's pretty nice, right? Kukui, honestly, it looks really, really good for a tech sync pair. It looks really good for a tech sync pair, right? You have the physical defense lowering thing. You also got a pretty interesting move mechanic with Woo Refreshing and Accelerock, right? Also, you could lower opponent's speed with Rock Tomb. Yeah, Kukui's pretty interesting. Honestly, I think, for 5-star summonable tech units, by the way, it is 5-star, for those who don't know, Kukui has Grimsley beat easily. Again, Grimsley's really great for the Mewtwo event, but Kukui just is overall more useful, right? For the most part. Leer is great, right? Leer, and also the upside of Leer is, even though it's kind of a target, your defense downs goes away afterwards, but the upside for Leer is your whole team benefits from it. Your whole team benefits from the opponent's defense lowering, right? So it's kind of like an X attack all, but you could stack that with an X attack, right? I don't think I need to explain to you guys more about defense debuffs, right? What debuffs are. You guys get the point. Moving on to its sync move. The sync move is actually really, really interesting as well. I really like Kukui, man. I really like Kukui. Kukui's going to be an interesting one. Right? Sync move called Island Splintered Storm Shards removes physical and special damage reducing efforts from the opponent's field. And 250 power. What the heck? That's really good. That's really good. That's really, really good. Obviously, if you played any of those EX challenges before, you would see that they have at least a lot of them have the really annoying, physical or special barriers that lower your physical or special attack, right? And this just mitigates that, I would assume, right? And also does 250 damage, which is standard for your sync move. When I first saw this, I thought, if they add some special effect to it, it's probably not going to be 250 damage. Well, I was wrong. It still does 250 damage, plus all the effects with the move, removing damage-reducing moves or conditions on the opponent's field. So that's a pretty big win for Kukui. That's a pretty big win. So again, overall, really, really interesting sync pair over here with Kukui. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep on going. Let's look at Kukui's passives and stuff. So for passives. Your first passive, Surging Sand 5, powers up moves in a sandstorm. And then passive 2, Unflappable, prevents the Pokemon from flinching, which is nice. It's not anything crazy, but hey, imagine running in single player, running Acerola, Kukui, and Garchomp. That would be pretty interesting, right? That'd be pretty interesting. Although I don't think Kukui would be attacking in that scenario, but still pretty interesting. Again. For like offensively, for attacking, you're not gonna do too much damage. Even though again, the power from Accelerock's not terrible, and you also get the attack buff from Woo Refreshing, and your physical attack stat. Even though it's not the greatest, it's nowhere near the top, right? But it's not terrible either. But Kukui also doesn't have crit buff, which would obviously hinder its damage quite a bit. And also, you know, you just get completely outdamaged by Lycanroc. The other Lycanroc, the Midnight Lycanroc, the better Lycanroc, Olivia's Lycanroc. So, unfortunately, in terms of damage, you get completely outclassed by Olivia. But, again, do remember, you have Leer. Leer is still a thing. And also, in comparison to Olivia, it does benefit from, you know, when you compare it to Olivia, in the sense that Olivia, Stone Edge, 3-bar move, Rock, no bar move. So there's that as well, even though Olivia regens it really quickly because of its ability, right? Which is, again, why Olivia's right Lycanroc is so incredibly broken. But, hey, if you use these two in conjuncture, right, lower your opponent's physical defense, and then Olivia just, like, blasts them with, like, everything, and, you know, if they have, some kind of barrier, you could remove that as well. That's a devastating combo. That's a pretty devastating combo. So anyways, that's me for this one, Kukui and Lycanroc. Let me know what you guys think about this sync pair in the comments down below. Again, do subscribe to the video, to the channel, to get all the other info, moves, stats, updates, all that stuff in Pokemon Masters. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you're excited for Kukui, I'm definitely going to be summoning for it, so tune in for a live summon on the 30th, whenever this banner goes live. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.